All right, now that you've learned from the video a little bit about how circuits work, I'm going to show you how to build a graphite drawing circuit of your own. So in your baggie, you have these instructions that tell you what assignment to go to, which I'm guessing you've already found because you're watching this video. So you're going to watch this video, use the instructions if you need to, these that are in your baggie. Create your own circuit drawing. Then you're going to take a picture or a video showing your LED light lit up. I have to be able to tell that it actually worked for you and it lit up. And then on that discussion board, you can go and see your classmates' drawings and leave a nice comment for them. Remember, in your baggie, there are two things that you need to return to me in your baggie. That is your pencil and your 9-volt battery. So these come back to me the next time you come to school. Also in your baggie, you have several index cards. You have this popsicle stick with a tiny little bit of tape, which isn't sticking great because clear tape is not as sticky, but I figured you needed clear since you're going to be making a drawing. So what you're going to start by doing is making your drawing. Now I'll give you a little hint. The smaller your drawing is, the better, because it has less distance to travel from the battery to the light bulb. So I'm just going to start by sketching out a small drawing. On your paper, it gives you some information. You need to leave a 1 centimeter gap on opposite ends of your drawing. Like on this example here, they left them at the back and the front. That's where you're going to put the LED light and your battery to connect it. Once I get mine drawn, I'm going to mark a positive side and a negative side, and you want it to be as thick, bold, dark lines as possible. So I'm just going to draw a really small Christmas tree because, as I've told you guys before, I am a terrible, terrible artist. So I am just going to sketch out a small little Christmas tree, remembering to leave about 1 centimeter on the top and the bottom. So I'm just going to draw it really lightly at first, and then I'm going to go back over it and make them darker and thicker. So you're going to press down really, really hard on those lines. Okay, so we're gonna go with that. Now I'm gonna label the positive and negative sides. So I'm just gonna choose positive to go on this side. So if I travel along my wire or my drawing line, then this will be the positive side of the battery. And then over on this side, this is the negative side. So I'm gonna follow along and mark my negative down here. So the next step is to get your LED light. Remember, we put it in your envelope so we wouldn't lose it. So if you look on your LED, you can see that there's 2 legs. One of them is longer than the other. The long side is the positive side. That's important because you have to match it up to the positive side of your drawing. So you're just going to bend the legs a little bit so that you'll be able to tape it down on your drawing. So I'm going to make mine into a V since that's what I'm attaching it to. You want to get it so where that it's touching as much of those graphite lines as possible. Remember, the long side is positive. So then I'm going to get my tape. Like I said, it's a little bit tricky. The masking tape is just so you could find the spot where it was sticking to the stick. It's all stuck on my fingers. Okay. So now I'm just gonna break it, and I'm gonna tape the negative side down to the negative line, the positive to the positive line. And I'm gonna go over it really, really tightly so it's down, getting a lot of connection to the graphite. Okay, now I'm ready to take my battery and test it out and hope it works. So on your battery, there's a negative side and there's a positive side. So I want to be sure the positive side touches the positive side of my circuit, the negative side touches the negative side of the circuit. So let's see how it works. Can you see it lighting up? So the reason that it lights up is because graphite, even though it's a low conductor, it is a conductor. So depending on, like I said before, the thickness of your lines and how long it has to travel, your light might light up brighter or less bright. So you can experiment with your own drawing. Remember, keep it small. If you do make it too big, probably your light is not going to be quite as bright. So you might have to modify it to make a point higher up on it to get it to light up. Can't wait to see what y'all come up with.